Hi, I'm Heather, and I have a pretty fucking interesting, at least in my opinion, story to tell. Just to give you a little bit of context, the videos that are going to follow this introduction are from December 21st, I believe it was, 2019, and I had had an extremely stressful but pretty fucking impactful and interesting experience at work that night. And I was making a Marco Polo for a friend of mine as part of my practice to be like, okay, I know this was a big deal. I need to make sure it doesn't get trapped in my body, and it's a good story, so I'm gonna tell it. So yeah, when I'm telling this story in these Marco Polos, it's only a few hours after it happened, and so I think that I'm getting a lot of the details pretty accurate. So in this story, keep an eye out for the SantaCon Santas, Buddy the Elf, the Hamburger Man. What else? Oh, the cops show up at one point. And I got to feel like a really badass, like really excellent driver while navigating some pretty significantly difficult communication in my car. So my job at the time, I was a rideshare driver. I think in this particular ride, I was driving for Uber, and yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell the story now. And again, these videos are from December 20, I'm pretty sure it's the 21st, 2019. I hope you enjoy, and look forward to hearing your thoughts. Okay, so I have some spanakopita and these little cornbread ball things in the oven. Timer is set, so I will not forget. I'm trying to get comfortable because my back is tense. Makes perfect fucking sense that my back is tense. I am safe. I am in my home. I had a hell of a fucking adventure, and I got to explore some of my skill levels in a whole new way. And also how fucking hilarious the universe is, and you'll see why in just a second. Like, this is okay. So I was out driving tonight. When did I start? I started 5-ish. There's a lot of details that I'm not going to go into because this isn't going to be an hour long. I'm trying to keep this pretty short. But it was SantaCon tonight, so that means that one of my riders was dressed as Buddy the Elf. He was delightful. The women with him were dressed in like just Christmas garb. It was SantaCon tonight. I almost picked up some drunk Santas, and they were assholes, and the cops showed up and made me move my car, so that rider got taken off the list. I had multiple, like, just delightful conversations and interesting experiences and nice long rides. Okay, so I ended up in Wilsonville, which is very unusual. I've only been to Wilsonville a few times as a driver, as an Uber driver or Lyft. And it was all good. Had a chat about Wanker's Corner with the dude I gave a ride to. And then I got another call. Great. Another call, like a 30-minute trip. He's only a couple minutes away. Awesome. That's like ideal. If I end up in bumfuck Egypt, like Wilsonville, and I don't want to be there any longer than possible. If I get a ride in a couple of minutes that gets me out of there, I am just psyched. So I get a call. Great. I head over. Pick up this dude. He's wearing a hamburger outfit. Like, he's wearing a fucking hamburger costume. he gets in. I can smell cigarettes on him and booze. He's slurring his words a little bit. And he gets in, and I'm like, please tell me why you are wearing a hamburger costume. And it takes him a little while. I'm thinking maybe he either didn't hear me or he doesn't want to tell me, or I don't know, but I can tell already he's a weird dude. That's cool. I've talked to lots of weird dudes. It turns out he's on his way to a Christmas party, but his friend didn't get to have a Halloween party and really wanted to have one, so he's like, well, the friend's like, it's a Halloween party with a Christmas theme, which was hilarious to me because I had just a couple of writers earlier, and I had talked about how SantaCon was essentially Halloween with a Christmas theme. And so then, like, an hour fucking later, a dude in a hamburger costume is getting in my fucking car and telling me he's going to a Halloween party with Christmas, people dressed with Christmas sweaters too. Crazy. Anyway. We didn't talk very long. And we had come north on I-5, and I was going, I was now on, like, one of the flying bridges? I don't know what those are called. Over the freeway. So, you know, it's already kind of a distracting place to be. And the dude kind of leans forward. And I'm like, what's up, man? And I keep driving. And now I'm on 217. And there's a lot of traffic, so I'm, you know, really paying attention to what's going on. I'm navigating a lot of details. And all of a sudden he leans really far forward and he puts his arm like toward my, like, into my lap. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? Sit back, please. And he sat back and oh, I forgot, before that he'd been mumbling a whole bunch. And I had said, hey, I can't hear you. Are you trying to talk to me? I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please? And he just kept mumbling. And so I figured maybe he's on the phone. I'm like, okay, cool. We don't need to talk. And then that's when he leaned forward, was like moments after that. And I was just kind of sitting back, and I'm noticing, like, I'm like looking like, where's the closest exit? I'm on the fucking freeway. I can't just immediately pull over the side of the road. Where's the closest exit? Fuck, I just passed it. There's not another exit for a long time, and we're slowing down. Why is there fucking traffic right now? So my anxiety level's starting to go up. It's like 7 o'clock at night, 7:30 at night. Why is there traffic? And motherfucker leans forward again. And, like, really is putting his hand, like, way into my lap, and I was like, sit back now. What are you doing? And he kind of, I don't know, it was dark, so it was hard to see exactly what he was doing. And I'm also, like, watching a lot and, like, trying to see what the fuck, I'm like, what is this fucker doing? Yeah, I was tracking a lot. And I think that's when he did it again. And that's when when I got really fucking weird, really fucking scared, because there's nowhere for me to go. What the fuck am I gonna do? I am stuck in my car with this man who keeps reaching for me. And in not a way that I am at all comfortable with. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And he sat back again. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Do not do that. Do not reach forward. What is happening right now? Are you okay? And he was like, whoa. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. And I was like, I could feel his energy was starting to ramp up really fast. And I knew I really wanted to keep things as calm as fucking possible. And so I said, hey, it's all right. It's okay. I just want to understand what's happening right now. And he's like, it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm like, you're right. You're right, actually. It's totally not okay at all. I'm just trying to keep everything real calm right now. So I'm real curious. What's going on for you right now? Have you been drinking? And he didn't answer. And I'm like, are you okay? He wasn't answering. I'm like, I would really like to talk to you right now, please. I would really like to hear what's happening for you. Can you tell me what's happening for you? Or happening with you? Oh, God, I'm having a hard time being comfortable. And he started to say, he was like, he kept going on, like it was totally not fucking okay. And what I'm realizing much later, after he was out of my car, I realized that the reason why he got so upset in this period that I'm kind of recounting now is because I think he realized what he had been attempting to do. Luckily, I did not know what he'd been attempting to do. I just was so focused on trying to keep and trying to figure out what how urgent is it that I get him out of my car is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is it pull over on the fucking side of the freeway right this minute and get him the fuck out of the car and leave him on the side of the freeway? Is it that serious? I didn't think so, but I wanted to be sure. And I was starting to think, like, how am I actually going to get him out of my fucking car? Because he is moving around a whole bunch in my back seat at this point. He is, like, flailing his arms. I don't know what the fuck. I really don't know what the fuck is happening. Alrighty, so it's time for part 2 of the adventure with the Hamburger Man. I pick up about where I left off at the end of part 1, where I'm pretty sure he was just about to try to jump out of my moving car. I'm pretty sure that's what was going on, and so we'll pick up there. Yeah, he is getting really fucking ramped up in the back, and I'm really, yes, it was because I think he was realizing exactly what he had intended to do. And so he was like really starting to trip out, and I could see that he was getting really, really frightened for his own safety. And later he admitted he was considering jumping out of the car while I was moving, because he went to an extreme flight reaction. Because at first I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing? So I immediately got the message, like, I need to be very calm right now. And he needs to calm down. So what am I gonna do? I said, can you please take a deep breath? I hear you getting very upset right now. We need to stay very calm right now. Can you please take a deep breath? And he did. And he started saying, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, he just kept kind of repeating, like I could see he was in a loop, like a drunk loop. Like, I hear you. Thank you. I appreciate that you are apologizing. Thank you for being aware that I felt very unsafe and that was not okay. Thank you for your awareness. Thank you for your apology. Because he just kept doing it. Like, I'm just like, I hear you. Thank you. Please stop now. So, I at some point got the hit that I needed to ask him if he'd ever done that before. And he kind of clammed up again. I'm like, it's okay. I'm very curious about what is going on. And I would like to feel safe. And having more information is going to help me feel safe. I want to understand what's happening. So, please take a deep breath. I honestly felt like it was in my favor that he was altered or potentially I really got the vibe that he was potentially autistic. Or hard of, I don't know. No, I don't think he was hard of hearing. Okay. Oh, God. There's so much, God, that I'm remembering. It's interesting how it happens. Like how the memories, like it just got sucked out of my head momentarily so that I could finish doing what I needed to do and get home safely. Yeah. I just kept following my intuition. And he started answering my questions. And he was like, well, people usually hit me. I'm like, oh, okay, so you have reached for people before when they didn't want you to or expect you to do that. He's like, yeah. Okay, you know that is not okay, right? Do you understand that is not okay? Yeah, I do. I know. Yes, I know. I understand. Okay. He said at some point, he's like, you do whatever you need to do. I think he essentially was saying, like, if you need to file a report or you need, like, get me out of the car or whatever. I think that's what I was understanding from him. And I'm like, no, we're okay. I'm not done talking with you. I want to understand what's happening. Because every once in a while he would cycle back into like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, did you know what you were doing? You're like, well, yes and no. Like, what does that mean? He's like, well, part of it, no, I didn't know what I was doing. And then I realized, and then I did understand what I was doing, and then I stopped. And then I got upset. Yeah. Thank you for stopping. I was getting very upset too. So we were getting pretty close. I was about to get off the freeway finally. It was finally our exit. And I said, okay, we're getting pretty close. Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you. Are you ever going to do anything like this ever again? He said, no, never. I will never do anything like this ever again. I'm so sorry. If I could make the biggest apology there ever was, the biggest apology there ever was. Like, he just kept saying like that kind of little boy things. I would do it. I would make the biggest apology I ever could. Like, I hear you. I believe you. Don't ever do it again. And I pulled over when we got to the address. I'm trying to remember exactly what I said. I turned around and I looked at him. And I think we just said, we're here. And he just said, oh my God, you taught me the biggest lesson. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Biggest lesson. And he was like, he just kind of was like, I don't know what to do. Like, he didn't say it, but that was the motions he's making, and he just got out. And I left that fucking hamburger on the side of the road at his Halloween Christmas party. And I turned my car around and looked to make sure that he wasn't like following me or something. And I actually pulled over like really close because I just really needed to like immediately do something. So I put my destination trips on so that I would start getting trips towards home. And I started to just breathe. And very quickly I got a call just a few minutes away. So I went and I got confused on my, oh no, this is what happened. This was in the car. This is when the almost car accident happened. Okay, so I got back on, I was really trying to pay really close attention. Am I safe to drive? Am I okay? Am I safe to drive? And I kept getting the answer, yes, I am safe. I am infinitely safe. And I got back on the freeway, and I had just passed an opportunity for cars to come on the freeway. Or this, I don't really know where this van came from, but it came up behind me very fast from the side. It came from my passenger side, and he was clearly wanting to get into the lane across from me. He wanted to cross my lane very, very quickly. And I don't think I was going as fast as he thought I was going. And when I looked in my rearview mirror, like I looked at each of my mirrors as the van was crossing behind me, he was within inches of hitting my car. And the speeds we were going, it would have been extremely serious if he had even just so much as tapped me. That would have caused my car to go into like a really fucking intense spin. But I am a fucking badass driver. And I did not panic. And if anything, oh God, I might have taken my foot off the gas a little bit. Anyway, I didn't panic though. Okay, so here we are now at the final chapter of the Hamburger Man series, the exciting conclusion. Yeah, and I'm grateful that I, in the moment, at the time of making this video back in December 21st of 2019, I was able to recognize some of the ways that I really showed up for myself and kept myself and everyone around me safe. And a whole lot of my amazing skills really came into play, and I got to demonstrate essentially for myself how far I had come and how much I could trust myself in a kind of an emergency situation, essentially. So I'm really proud of that. So here it is, the final segment of the Hamburger Man series. Hope you enjoy. Okay, last installment, because my food's out and I want to eat it while it's hot. Okay, so as the... What did I just... Okay, so I was watching that van pass me. He was going really fucking fast, and I was looking at that motherfucker, and I'm like, you almost just fucking creamed me, you asshole. I'm like, fuck. Okay, I gotta shake this off. Like, this isn't fucking intense. And I made a mistake, and this is when I realized, okay, I'm probably pretty rattled. I'm probably more rattled than I think, especially because that near miss is what really pushed me over the edge. So, because I wasn't tracking the directions, and so I went kind of a really long way to get to my rider, and they actually even texted me. It was like, hey, I'm over here. Anyway, so I pull up. We're in a parking garage or something, and it's a woman, and she gets in, and I'm like, hey, are you in a big hurry? I really need a break for a second. Can I get out of the car? I haven't even started the ride yet. And she's like, oh yeah, you do what you gotta do. I'm like, okay, cool. And I get out, and I start stretching, and I'm just like, fuck, like, whoa, something really big just happened. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to fall apart right now. I gotta keep going. So I get in the car, and I give it a couple of moments, and then I'm like, hey, I'm just realizing that I actually just had I just avoided being sexually assaulted, and it's just hitting me in this moment, and I'm kind of feeling really upset. I just wanted to say that. And she's like, oh, wow, do you want to talk? Or not? Either way is okay. And I'm like, wow, thank you for asking. Oh my God, yeah, thank you. I think I do want to talk about it, but also if you're just like, dude, I totally can't fucking deal with this right now, I understand. She's like, nope, give it to me. All right. here's my story. And I told her the story. And I think that helped a lot to discharge a lot of the energy around like, okay, I'm able to, I'm not by myself. I'm able to talk about what just happened with a, somebody who totally fucking understands. And, that helped a lot. And then I got a little bit of comic relief from some fucking Santas, drunk Santas. And gave up at that point and was like, I'm going home. I'm done. I just really want some rosemary fries. Pulled in the motherfucking Burgerville, the second fucking Burgerville of the night. They were sold out. Motherfuckers. So I came home. I'm a mess. I was crying. I was like, I gotta fucking go home. But now I can realize, like, I'm also fucking badass. Like, with my amazing driving skills, I was able to keep everybody safe. Everyone around me, myself, people in my car. So actually, that was just the most intense shit that happened tonight. There was some other stuff that would have been rattling on its own. Yeah. So then I started thinking about, like, oh, it's like a race car driver, movie. And I'm with my badass communication skills, like, talking this guy down from grabbing my fucking pussy. Fucking asshole. In a fucking hamburger costume? Like, how ridiculous is that? That is clearly the universe sending me like, hey, you're all right, you can handle this, but we're gonna give you a little, like, fun. So you can see how different things are now, how well you take care of yourself, how clear you are on your boundaries and what the fuck is okay and what is not, and how fucking sharp you are. So I got to demonstrate to myself. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep discharging this energy and having some food, taking really good care of myself, and I'm gonna go to bed soon. Probably. Okay. Thank you for being on the receiving end. I look forward to hearing your thoughts about my fucking epic adventure. Okay, so there's the exciting conclusion of the Hamburger Man series. I hope you enjoyed it. I do sincerely invite and welcome thoughts and ideas and how it impacted you to hear that story. And I think there's a lot of themes and a lot of ideas covered there. But for now, I kind of just want to focus on the bare basics of getting essentially the story complete, and then leaving notes for myself at some point. I might come back and add, kind of some more context or some feedback for myself, or kind of deeper discussion around the themes of, sexual assaults, communication, badass driving skills, the support of community, and I don't know, there's a lot of different stuff we could talk about based on that video. So, as always, thank you for being on the receiving end. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.